Good morning, YouTube. This is me again. Lately, I've been thinking about some stuff lately. Um, I've been noticing or realizing a lot of things about um a lot of this stuff that's been going on that I realize a lot of people is doing. I noticed, a lot of people, they go to church and they go out to the altar and they cry for God and stuff. And well, I don't go to church personally, but just thinking in general. They caught the guy and boom, they think that everything that they had done wrong in their life is cleaned up and boom, okay, they're holy. Okay, boom, um, they're holy and just everything is okay now. And I come to realize, I'm thinking to myself like, the Lord talking to me, He was like, what was the first step you took when you first chose to follow me? And I think to myself, I said I had to face myself, you know? And see, like, the problem is that I'm having right now that's been going on the side of my head is that, how can you look, it's like this cover everybody put over this crap that they got on. It's like, they, you know, profess, profess Christ or whatnot, and they put this cover, this front on, like, everything is okay. And everything seems good. They look holy. They put on the makeup, the nails, everything, just outside appearance, it just look like everything is just so good, you know. In reality, they are truly hurting, you know. They are running from themselves, and it's like it's like they running from themselves, and they never face reality, you know. And it's like I know to be so quick to judge other people, so quick to look down on the next person. But in reality, what you're doing is judging the next person because you're going through this. And it's like, don't, and it's like everybody put on this cover, a lot of people, millions, many people, it might be even you, whoever watching this video, put it on this cover like everything's okay, but deep down inside, you are broken, and you never faced yourself. And it's time to get real with yourself. What am I doing wrong? What is wrong with me? You know? And what is wrong with me? And the Lord had told me, He said, what was the first thing you had to do when you chose to follow me? Why do I say come as you are, or whatnot? Okay, sorry, good Lord, I had to face myself, which was the hardest thing I had to do. I cried and I broke down the tears. I had to do it, and it was God that did it. You have to be willing though. You can't keep running from yourself and you trying to get on these different levels with God, and you haven't did the first step was face yourself. You know. So, for instance, with me, when I told God, God, I want you. That's all I want. I want to be just. I just want you, God. I cried out for God, like God, I just want you, God. Oh God, do what you gotta do with me. Do a work in me, Lord. Do what you got to do to clean me up. Do what you got to do, Lord. But God said, face yourself. Think about everything that you are right now that's not like me. So I sat there and I thought about it. Now, mind, everybody see me as this good girl. Oh, she's a good girl, and deep down inside, I realized I'm not a good girl. You know, I realized I was a whore. I realized I was a liar. I realized, you know, I was a thief. I stole stuff here and there. And think everything was okay. I had hatred in my heart. I was a hypocrite. I was, oh gosh, I was dirty. I was dirty. You know, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I was dirty. There's more things. I mean, you name it. I was a fornicator, an adulterer, slept with married men. I fornicated all the time. Then they say no. I'm in church like everything's okay. No, I'm because I was a hypocrite. Talk about God and God this, God that. In reality, I'm not even living the life that I'm speaking. I oh, I name it all. I mean, no shame in my game. You know, even Satan try to come and have me pull me into homosexuality. Come on, people. It's time to get real with yourself. It's time to wake up. Stop running from yourself. How do you want God to deal with you? You're not willing to face yourself first. Let's get real with ourselves first. That's the first step in following Christ, is dealing with your issues. And no, it's not gonna go away over time. It's not, an instant. It's a process. God got to cleanse you. That's why He said, "Come to me as you are. I will do the cleaning in my timing." Go sit down. Sorry, guys. I will do the cleaning in my timing. So when I faced myself, I realized I was all these things. Everything that was just not like me. I was a gossiper. I was, oh gosh, you name it, that's what I was. But overall, the outside appearance looked good. Everybody thought this girl is a good girl. She is truly a good girl. And she is, she's a good girl. She goes to church, she loves God. But in reality, I did not even love God, because I had all these ungodly things inside of me. And I had to be willing to go through the process to get cleaned up. And I said, "God, help me. Help me get through this. Help me get through what I got to get through, and just to start the process of following you." And no, it was not easy. It was not easy facing myself. But this is the first thing you got to do if you're really seeking to follow God. You got to face yourself. I am so sick of seeing people so holier than thou, acting like everything is so good. Not even even the saved people, the unsaved people. Everything is so good. They so quick to look down on the next person and say, "Oh, they point out their problems." In reality, you got problems yourself you need to deal with. You got your own issues. So you point fingers at somebody else to get the heat off of you. Come on, people. I know I'm speaking truth. And this video may not touch, what I'm saying? It might be touch, rub people the wrong way, but it's true. Face yourself. It's time to wake up and stop looking down on other people when you know you got issues yourself. This is for the saved people, the unsaved people, anybody. Stop running from yourselves. Face yourself. Face your faults. Face your issues. And ask God to help you deal with them. Get you through them. Okay, you got to purge. You got to purge. You got to be sanctified. You trying to follow Christ, you got to face yourself first. That's the first step. Is facing yourself. And following God is not easy. Following God is not easy. It is one of the hardest things you will ever do in your life, is following God. That's why the Bible said, that's why Jesus said, "Those who endure to the end shall reap great reward." So, like I said, face yourself. Stop running from yourself. Look yourself in the mirror, or sit there and think about it. Lord, show me what's not like you, Lord. And you basically, He's going to show you. He's going to show you some stuff. He's still dealing with me about some stuff that I'm still getting purged from. But He done brought me from a long way. I'm no longer fornicating. I'm no longer. Now, I did slip up, and I tell you no lie. I got chastised for it too. I told God, I had made a vow to God. I said, "God, I'm not fornicating no more, Lord." And I had went almost a whole year and a half without fornicating. I slipped up, and boy, did I pay. I paid. I paid for that. God chastised me, and you don't want that. If you truly seeking God and truly following God, you'll see. I don't fornicate no more. It's stuff He done cleaned me up from, but He's still dealing with me about some stuff. But you best believe I have a personal relationship with my Father. And I built this relationship through the mess He helped me get through. The crying and the hurting and the pain I had to go through to get through this mess. It's like addictions that's stuck that you got to get through to face yourself and face, the start following God. This is the first step. So my question is to you today, are you willing to make that first step? Think about that. Face yourself. It's time to stop running from yourself. Wake up and face yourself. Yourself is your worst enemy. Yourself is your worst enemy. Your heart is deceitfully wicked. Think about that. You all be blessed.